A very warm welcome to one and all. I'm RVD, and let's go ahead with the next video of my playlist, Placement Interview Questions on C Programming. Okay, couple of things before we start with the current topic. First, do subscribe my channel if you have not yet subscribed. You can see the subscribe button right down there. Okay, and hit the bell icon so that you'll be able to get the alerts for my new videos. Do explore all my 3 playlists. Now they are obviously flooding with the videos. Okay, so you can very well check my channel and see the 3 playlists which are currently going on. Soon I'll be starting with new playlist as well, like some videos on Java fundamentals, or there'll be some videos on algorithm analysis, which many of you people have asked me. So soon that will start. I've already started with my community tab. On that I'm starting or I've already started, and I'm obviously uploading small quizzes, polls, which will be very entertaining and interesting. So I do request all my viewers to visit my community tab on my channel and do register your responses. I will also appreciate your comments on my videos that can be posted right in the chat box, so that I'll be able to get feedback about my videos and we can have a very healthy interaction in form of comments. Fine. So with this, let's go ahead with the current video. So the question for today's video is, what is conditional operator in C? Okay, it's always mixed with the conditional expressions. See, conditional expression is different, which is something that we generate using the relational operator. For example, A less than or equal to B is a conditional expression which is being used for checking conditions. Currently, in today's video, we are going to talk about conditional operator. Okay, so let's get started and we'll see what exactly is that. See, conditional operator is the only ternary operator in C. So if at all I introduce that to you before even we go ahead, then it'll be something like this. Let me take the white one for a change. So you might have seen something like question mark and colon. Okay, this is a symbol for that ternary operator, and A question mark B colon C is the rough way how we can use it. Now what will be that A, what will be that B, and what will be that C? It's going to come in the further slides. I just wanted you to see how it looks like before we start with the discussion. So as I said, the first point, it is the only ternary operator in C. Now it is used as a quick option, okay, for checking the condition. Now as we'll move ahead, you people will know that there's something called as if-else construct. Okay, so it is quite parallel to that if-else construct, okay, for checking for the condition. Only thing is that it is kind of a shortcut manner for doing the checking of condition, and hence maybe whenever we feel like writing in a single statement to do if as well as else together, then such option can be used. Fine. So let's look at the syntax. Okay. Syntax of the conditional operator will be as follows. So condition, what you can highlight here is this. It has to be this and this. So the first, which I written as A, it has to be a condition, then expression 1, and then maybe expression 2. Okay, I spoiled it, I know. So let me erase that. So I'll be able to tell you what exactly is this all about. See, condition obviously will result into true or false. So first the condition will be checked. If the condition happens to be true, then it goes for the expression which is after question mark, which we can term as expression 1. And if the condition happens to be false, then it will go for the expression which is after colon, which we can term as expression 2. Fine, so that's what you will see in the further points. See, question mark and colon are the symbols used as separators. So see, they are separating your condition from the first expression as well as from the second expression. So condition is evaluated very straightforward. If it is true, then expression after question mark will be executed. We can say expression 1 will be executed then. But instead of saying expression 1, more simple and generic is to say expression after question mark will be executed. and if the condition happens to be false, then the expression after colon, here we had mentioned it as expression 2, but generally we'll say the expression after colon will be executed, okay, or will be evaluated. So it's like, if the condition is true, then do this, else do this. Okay, so that's what I said. It goes very parallel to the concept of if else. Okay, so let's go ahead and let us look at the example. So to start with, a very simple example. Okay, I've just played with numbers so you people will understand it better. So you can see 13 into 5. Now what is 13 into 5? Obviously 65, less than 50. Is it true or false? Obviously the answer is false. 65 is not less than 50. So this, because it's the condition is false, it's going to force to the expression after colon is going to get shifted to that, and the value of the whole expression will be this one. So what will get stored in A? Obviously your 20, that is the expression after colon, will be stored in A, and that's what you will see. So if you look at the explanation, in the above example, as the condition is false, A will get value as 20. Let's have one more expression. So B equal to 9 plus 7 greater than or equal to 10, question mark 100 colon 200. Now 9 plus 7, 16 greater than or equal to 10 is true. So you know it is going to take the expression after question mark, and that will be stored in B. So B is supposed to get the value as 100. Fine, so I hope you people are getting it conceptually what exactly is the conditional operator. Let's move on to more significant examples. Suppose I want to find the greater out of 2. So how can I do that? Okay, so it can be done very easily like this. Okay, so if I just write it in a very broad manner, so I want the greatest, A greater than B, question mark A colon B. Simple. Now if A greater than B is true, it is going to shift to this. So this will get shifted and will get stored here if this is true. And if A greater than B, obviously A is greater. But if it is false, you know, this will be shifted to G. So can I say that G, the greater variable that we have created, is going to get the greater out of 2. And that's exactly we want. Obviously, we can use it for finding lesser out of 2 also very easily in a very similar manner, just by changing the sign. Now how exactly we can have finding greater out of 3? Okay, so we generally don't say greater, but greatest out of 3. So see how exactly we can find greatest out of 3. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Now it might be difficult for us to interpret, but not for the compiler. So I'm going to help you in understanding. So see, this is your expression. This is your condition. This is your expression 1. Okay, this I'm writing, or rather this I'm drawing for your understanding. Your compiler doesn't need all these things. And this is expression 2. So can you see your expression 1 as well as your expression 2, they themselves are what? They are themselves using conditional operator. So can we term this as what? Nested conditional operator? Yes, we can. Because we are using conditional operator within conditional operator. So this could be nested conditional operator. Now see how it works. Tell me, if A greater than B is true, then out of A and B, who's greater? Obviously A is greater. So for finding greatest, now what I have to do, I have to compare A with C. So see, if this is true, you know, you go here. So that's what we're doing. We are comparing A with C. If A is even greater than C, then A is greatest. But if A couldn't be greater than C, then obviously C is greatest. All these things is when this is true. But when this is false, it's going to go here. First of all, try to understand what it means when it is false. Tell me, if A greater than B is false, out of A and B, who's greater? Obviously B is greater. So for finding greatest, I have to compare B with C. So if B is greater than C, B is greatest, else C is greatest. So that's the basic way you're going to find greatest out of 3. You know, very easily one can think of extending this further for finding greatest out of 4. So maybe I would like my all viewers to think on that and put your answers in the chat box, or in as a comment rather. You post your answers as a comment. How can we use the conditional operator concept for finding greatest out of 4? Okay, obviously it will not be a preferable choice to do, but just to learn conditional operator better, maybe we can try practicing all such things. Fine, so this is how I'll be finding greatest out of 3. You can even try telling me how can we find the least out of 3 using nested conditional operator. Fine, so there are a couple of things I would like to know from you in the form of comments. That is how to find least out of 3. You can put it in the comment as a, you can post the comment rather, and how to find the greatest as well as least out of 4. Maybe that's the extension that you people have to think and reply as a comment. Fine, so I guess that is enough for you to understand the concept of conditional operator. So summarizing what we have learned here, we have learned an operator called as conditional operator. It is the only ternary operator. Okay, why it is ternary? Because it works with 3 operands. In obviously my earlier video, we had seen the types of operators. We had seen binary, we had seen unary, and we had seen ternary. So far we had seen many binary, some couple of unary, and now only ternary we had seen. Okay, so conditional is ternary, a very good replacement for if else, only when we require to do it in a shortcut manner. Okay, but it has its own limitations. So hence you would not see conditional operator getting used very widely, but as one of the good operator and the only ternary operator, we are supposed to know about it. Fine, so that's what I have done in this particular video. Thank you and happy learning.